There we are. Am I in there? Okay. So ticks can either happen on an uptick, a trade, right? Or a trade can happen on a downtick, or it can happen unchanged. Okay. So if it's an uptick, it's an uptick. If it's a downtick, it's a downtick, right? So ups are bullish because you're trading up the price. Downticks are bearish because you're trading down the price. All right. So the NYSE ticks is the culmination of all the trades that are happening on the floor. So right now, that's about around 300, right? So the positive side around 300 we see on the white line. That means 300 more uptick trades than downtick trades, right? So up again is positive, down is negative. So we're trading right around the zero line, which is neutral. Okay, I guess I got to raise my hands up higher, which is neutral. And yeah, so that's what the ticks are. And what I just drew that little green line on there, and that is showing you that we're kind of flat on the top. So we really would like to have higher highs on the white line. And I didn't explain what the blue line is. So the blue line itself is the ES contract, which is the S&P 500. Right, so we're able to see how the S&P 500 is trading against the ticks. Okay, so it's the broad-based ticks. It's very breadth related. It's a little bullish right now because the white lines, the white wiggles are above the zero line fairly consistently since about 2:50 this afternoon Eastern time. So we're just kind of watching that and looking for divergence. So that is a really great chart. If you don't have the ticks and you don't know about the ticks, take a look, watch them. When you see prices going up, but ticks are not going up, it means prices are overrunning the underlying market. If you see prices going down and ticks are going up, that tells you that the market's a lot more bullish, the breadth market's a lot more bullish, and they're going to come together. And the big market is the dog. Sometimes the dog will pull the tail around, and you'll get the ES contract will come back up and meet the what's going on in the underlying market. All right. Still nothing on the MIM. Still no update from the floor. There's too many screens with the same image on it. VIX continues to fall. That's a little bit bullish and sleepy on the markets. Broader market a little bit more negative than the ES here right now. The S&P. On the Spygate, it is very sleepy. It is very slow. We have only 11 trades detected, and 4 of those, 7 of those were on the open. So only 4 trades all day long. The open was a little bit bullish, 101 million on the open. The total so far today is bullish 54.1 million. If you're looking at the graphs itself, the sell programs that we had, I'm going to turn this chart on, drawing on again. The selling that we saw here, here's a sell program, here's a sell program, here's a sell program. All 3 of those sell programs are underwater at this point. So we might get a little bit of a push at the end, but the numbers are so small. So you might get that squeeze. Room is cheering on, looking for 47.89. Okay, Brandon, we'd like it up. So guys in the room are doing pretty good. today. So Crotchety Old Coot is on YouTube. And Ami Saeed Khan. Ami Saeed Khan. Hello. And he sees us on Facebook. Oh, great. So that's really great confirmation that we're both pushing out on Facebook and on YouTube. Guys, make it interesting. Ask me a question. Else I will just rumble. Working on getting some other people in here so we can chat about trading styles. We got some fantastic traders. I want to get MEJT, Jeffrey in and have him talk about his trading system, which is a 4-day cycle system. I'd like to get Dave to talk about his cycle system, and I'd like to get Keith to come in, Wyckoff trader, and discuss his cycle systems and how they use them. And David from Polaris has all kinds of tools that are really great for trading. I use mostly the MIM because I don't have time to trade during the day, and the MIM's broken today. Crotchio Kook wants to know where he can get level 3 data. Level 3 data is exactly what? The depth of the book? And what kind of data? Equities, options? If you look on my charts up here in the upper right corner where the arrow is, you'll see this 47.90 coming into play at the top. You'll see that orange line that's there. Okay, that's a 10 handle rule. Okay, so that will be a 10. So the low was 40. The low today was 47.70. This is ES contracts. This is the front. This is the front contract month. So the low of the day was 47.70. So 20 above that is 47.90. So those 10 handle movements are usually pretty good stop and pause. Doesn't mean that the trend's going to reverse at that level, but it will probably hit it and just take a little pause before it continues to go. So we're going to hit 47.90 here in a second. Let's see if my friends from the floor. So now if you look at the ticks, you can see what I'm talking about when I was talking about watching for divergence. Again, we've got ticks. The white line is going this way, and the blue line ES continues to go higher. So we would really like to see on this push up here as we push through this 47.90, we want to see these ticks, this tick go higher than this tick right here. Boy, I should get a finer pen. And a higher tick there would be kind of a confirmation on this push-up. Going to clear everything. It's not the best drawing package. It's going to blast through here. So again, we're still kind of looking for some market breadth to confirm that. Hello. We are getting some buy programs far enough here. Let me get the oh yeah. There we go. Someone just posted call out 1-800-SQUEEZE. So we squeeze into the 25 minutes. No, sorry. Yes, 25 minutes till the close. And there was no pause, absolutely no pause at that 47.90. Maybe a little bit of a pause, but yeah. So on that push, you can see we actually did get a some validation here, right? So here's this here. Boom, that's higher. I wish this would wish that would stay. Now I can't type in the room when the drawing tools are on. I need to be able to draw just on an area of the screen, so I got to keep looking. And here we go, higher. Next level we're looking for, we got 480250 and 4810 the room's looking for to the upside. VIX continue to crumble. A lot of 4800s. Oh, we got data on the MIM, 18 symbols so far. Let me let the floor know that data is starting to come through. Taking a break. The ticks are now going lower, and let's bring our mem over here now that it actually has data on it. So we've got 41, this number down here is 41. It's 41 symbols up right now. So we're waiting for more data to come in. They're not sure why it's coming in so slow. It should be 125 symbols. But of the 41 that we have right now, about 88% of them are to the buy side. So that's a buy side lean. The overall imbalance, we have 674 million to buy, 132 million to sell. So the net of the imbalance is 542 to the buy side. But I'm concerned that we don't even have 10 to fill out the top 10 on the sell side yet. So I'm not sure what's happening with the data. Let's see, we got nothing outlying, right? So we got Wells Fargo and JP Morgan leading the way. So two financials, that's pretty bullish. About 50 million each on the buy side. To the sell side, it's SRE, who I don't know who that is. To the sell side, just 52 million. We're on the search for the lost symbols. NQ leading the way, now up past its recent high. ES a little bit behind, and here comes the ticks did a little bit of selling, and now here we go. Just put the green ball on the tick. There is the high tick of the day. Oh, I see. No, we tried to get Deep Boy in there. I don't know. He told him to come in at 3. If you heard the frogs, that's a cell program. Cell program just hit the tape. Trying to get it back down. So it's 3:42. We got 8 minutes until the release of the MOC data. and then we'll have live data. Then I'll have to do a post-mortem and try and figure out why the symbols were so slow showing up. We're getting some more symbols in now. 806 million to the buy side. 806. And the lean is still 86%, so still a decent lean to the buy. $803 million now. I want to close one of these windows and I don't know which one's controlling. S&P pulled back a little bit. NASDAQ sitting right on the highs of the day. I feel like this needs to go lower. Now you're looking at my stomach. That's not good. This move since, I don't know, 315. This move higher, it's the biggest move of the day. Let's go down and look at the just kind of go through and look at these buy programs that came in. Right here, right before 2 o'clock, we got hit by a sell program. And then after that, I see a 1533 was a buy, and then 1534 was a decent sized buy. So that was 123 million. And again, these percent numbers are important. That means that 70.52% that's there. That means 70% of the trades, and there was 12,400 trades about. Right, so 458 symbols traded at the same time in 12,400 separate trades. So there was 12,300 trades, 458 symbols for a total price of 123.3 million. And 70% of those trades, 70% of the 458 trades, 70% of them were traded on an uptick. So it was a bullish trade. They were willing to pay up into it. So that was a decent buy program at 3 o'clock. And then we've got two kind of small programs. Sell programs came at 334 and 341. It's very, very slow program day to day. The MIM has all four lights flashing a warning sign that both the breadth and the dollars are in agreement above 66%. So quite bullish. 3 minutes. Mm-mm. 2 minutes. I'll bring the men back around. Squish it up a little bit. Get it to fit in here. So we never did get our full allotment of 125 symbols. New highs on the ES. 47.93.50. So everybody's looking for us to get into that 4,800 area. Let's see if the ES can, the MOC. So right now, in exactly 1 minute, we are going to lock all the market on close orders in that have been entered by everybody, right? So they're going to get locked. We call that lock and reveal or lock and release. And those numbers right now, we're getting stuff from the floor, although it doesn't seem to be working very good from the floor right now. They're giving us their early indications. That's going to stop here in 30 seconds. We'll get the official numbers that have been locked up and will be traded into the close. And then the floor will be trying to pair those off to get them close to zero. The D quotes will come in at 355, and then and they'll do what they want to do. And then right at they have to stop during the last few seconds, and then the computers take over and they do the matching, looking for the liquidity that's left over and last minute orders that came in, and then going and looking at the limit on close orders to gather the rest of the liquidity and whatever they have around to balance the market out. But the market will close balanced. It'll be done. And here we go. It is 1.8 billion. 1.8 billion to buy. 58% of the symbols to the buy side. Buy programs going off. Pretty bullish MOC. Market spiked 47.96, and that was it. See if there's any fall through on that. It's like, oh, we already rallied. We didn't need to rally more. Leaderboard, Apple, Microsoft, what's that? Broadcom is all on the lead side. For the sell side, I don't know ZBHs or SRE or ETN. These are symbols I do not know, but they're on the sell side. Nothing in the triple digits selling, so they're pretty bullish. Again, if you're hearing the knock in the background, knock, knock, knock on heaven's door, that means it wants to go higher. Frogs is sell programs firing off. So we get some buy programs firing off. Oh, and then a sell program. They're battling it out here. Let's just take a look at the sectors. See what we got sector-wise going on this MOC. Let's close this one out. There we go. We'll almost get it in. Let's make it smaller then. Let's see who's the leading here in the sectors. Really, no energy. Energy's got a decent buy. It's got 69% of the symbols to the buy side. Otherwise, everything else is just hanging around in the middle. Check out NASDAQ. NASDAQ is $1 billion to sell, 62% of the symbols. $1 billion to buy. Sorry, $1 billion to buy, 62% of the symbols to the buy side. Let's go back and check out what's happening here as we go into the D quotes. Ticks remain pretty positive. We've got about 2 minutes till the D quotes. It's kind of a stunted buy program. Oh, that 351 sell program was decent size. With that, 13,460 trades selling and 74% to the downside. That is a pretty decent sell program. It's a small buy. Oh, there's 2 buys in a row. So that first buy was decent side, 102 million, 65% aggressive. So let's we got 30 seconds and then D quotes will come in. So let's just watch what that does to the MIM here. So right now we've paired off about 200,000 of the buy and bounce. Well, there's a big pair off there even before the D quotes. Somebody front running the D quotes. Now we're down to less than $1 billion on the buy side. And here comes 5 seconds. So half of the buy and bounce is gone. Frogs. Oh, and look at that. It's all gone. All gone. Flip to the sell side. Let me just get in here and type in the market. So the D's flipped it and completely took it off. So you want to sell me 1.8 billion. You want to buy 1.8 billion. I'm going to sell those to you. So they did. So a little bit of negative indication from the D quotes. It has us selling off here in the next 5 minutes. So it's really from here. It's going to be really is balanced off. It's going to be program trades I'm going to watch. That early sell was interesting. The program trade at 1549.59, 1554.59, 1 second before the D's sell program fired off. Up down percent is actually not very strong today, only 42% of the Stocks trading on up numbers. So the volume to the downside is dollar volume to the downside is stronger than the dollar volume to the upside. Series of buys coming into close. We are going to be closing this baby here in just a couple minutes. Any questions, please type them in. Thank you for being part of the experiment. We're going to get better at it. Just trying to see if they can get all of the channels working. And we'll get people that are more interesting than me. Oh, the MOC showing about 100 million to buy right now. So they're finishing off the pairing. Minute and a half. Pretty active closing session here. 31 program trades gone off so far. 17 buy, 14 sells. Nobody very aggressive. And now we're in the final minute of trading. It's sell programs, sell programs, sell programs. Yep, I'll buy. Market continuing to go lower. 2 seconds, 1 second, and there we are. We're closed for the day. Bing, 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 and we ended up positive. So it's a positive close. 3.8 billion for that closing minute. So that is that's not too bad. 4 billion for the day. Total trade today on that total line for Spygate was 25 billion. It's 32 billion is a normal day. So I would have thought we were going to be closer to about 16 billion, about half of normal. So a decent day overall. Most of it coming in here in the last 10 minutes of the day. Did we even get a midday? Yeah, we got one sell program during the midday. So a very slow program trade. All right, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you again for being here. Come back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have Danny and maybe more. Have a good night. See you in the morning. Positive close. Good night.